SFP types have a very throwaway nature. In society, we're the easiest to throw away. Like the apocalypse hits, we're like the first ones out the door. That's our stereotype. But there's actually something else to the SFP types that people might mislead and misread. The easiest to praise are the easiest to throw away. Because being SE users, we function off of the hype. So when that hype dies, and the hypes always die down. Take anything in existence that had a hype, like the fidget spinners, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, your favorite Saturday morning cartoon, any TV show, video game or movie, and for the SFP types, your favorite thing to wear will eventually fade in time. And that hurts because SE users, the very essence of SE itself, is the sake of time now. And if in the moment it is great, it fits great, it looks great, the hype is great, it's a great show, it's entertaining, it's valuable, that word right there means so much to an SFP type. Now, the E and the I versions take it differently. For the most part, you can categorize people in this way, the first letter being the most liquid anyway. So really they are the same. Really they are the same when you take the second, third, and fourth letter of any type. The first one really doesn't matter. Oops, I simplified the system. Now you can't put that on a t-shirt. You're welcome. The more complicated people make these things, the more they can sell things on. You're welcome too. Check out my shop and Amazon links. I don't know. Working on that. Got my book in the works, but anyway. SFP types need to feel valuable. In the last video, I talked about pride of the ISFP types. Well, every type has pride. So that's not fair, and I wanted to stand up for the SFP types, being an SFP type myself. Well, what are we good at? Well, that's our biggest struggle, finding out where we fit into all of this crap. This world has so many variables, and when you're trying to consider it all the time, and that's an NE thing to do, we are not NE. We are SE. So whatever's happening now, we are good at it. You need this show to be done, this entertainment thing to be happening now, this adventure, this outdoor adventure, this indoor prank thing going on, whatever it is, we'll help you with it right now. Once it's over, it is over. It does not exist. That's why the other types exist, to help, that everybody exists for a reason. And when the very purpose of your existence as an SFP type is hype, then you need to keep looking for the next hype and the next hype and the next hype. And what is the easiest type to find? The ISFPs know this better than the ESFPs. And that is being outside. Outside is constantly changing, or it's whatever, the weather, the location, the people involved, people going by. It has that SE flair. It's also natural. So the FI is triggered. So how we feel about that. All of that, it feels moral, it feels good, it feels healthy. So the SFP types are usually very shallow about how we look, how we feel. Happy, yeah, that's right, happy. Our emotions are key. We have to feel good to do this performance. So on the surface, oh, these types have to be tickled just right. Yep. These guys are super talented and cocky. Yep. Because we can. Because we emphasize the moment. Keep going. Give me your crap. Insecure and self-conscious? Absolutely. How do you think we look so good? Why do you think I always hold the phone like this? Because I want to show off my vascularity or my chesticles? Yep. But that has a purpose. People use us for our voice, for our physique, for our tone, to sell their product because they made it and they couldn't do anything about it. They were lab technicians, inventors, the brainiacs behind the thing. The SFP types helped you sell it. You're welcome. The SFP types made it look cool. Not like the ESTP style, but like fashionably cool. You're welcome. No, I shouldn't do videos when I'm so tired, but SFP types have a temporary purpose, and it keeps changing. And that is the struggle for the SFP types, because it's the J personalities that talk about consistency. You know, those who stay will win in the long term. Good for you guys. That is boring, okay? Freaking boring. If I don't wake up at the same time, every day's gotta be exciting, man, because every day shows presence. SFP types value the moment. It's not just SE, it's SE to FI. Because the ISTP video and the ISFP video kind of inspired this thought, because they are SE users, but parentally, but they are also TI. So they don't see it like that at all. ISTPs, they have very minimal care when it comes to this stuff. They don't care to be flashy. Where does that come from? FI. ESFPs are FI secondary as a parental function, meaning ESFPs will be out there and put our feelings onto you. Extroverted effort. This makes us very good with acting because we take that moment, what it calls for, and give you our feeling on it. So if the scene is this, I feel this way, I'm gonna make that happen. A lot of ESFPs in film, audiobook narrations I've discovered, it's all acting, and of course, music and performing on stage. ISFPs find the more quiet art. As I mentioned, being outside, ISFPs won't do the pranking thing I mentioned earlier. That's more the ESP types. A lot of ENTPs are pranksters too. That's EP, right? Not IP. But could an ISFP prank you? Not likely. They don't really get a thrill out of that. They're still introverts, right? But anybody could break anybody. I recently jumped out and scared an ISFP thinking he was somebody else, and I just felt bad. So yeah, ISFPs are sweet. They're cute and cuddly. They'll only let you cuddle them for a while. Eventually they just gotta move on to the next thing. And that's where FI to SE comes in. ESFPs are like, the moment's not calling for that. I'll cuddle you when I want to. SE to FI. But either way, similar and close enough to just say SFP types. All right, I think you get it. I will end this video with this. I once heard there was an apocalypse book written, bringing it all back. And the one occupation that was needed, not wanted, but absolutely needed to keep the longevity of society going when everything just hit the fan and there was no hope, no happiness, no feeling. Because in that moment, there's nothing. There's the apocalypse, okay? And the book said this. It is the entertainers that kept us going. You know, the ones that added feeling. Hi. The ones that kept the moment alive. That gave us hope for the future. Which the SFP types couldn't even see. That's where all of our weaknesses and strengths tie in together so that we all help each other. Just throwing this out there. We all get pleasure the same way. These two types. There are two other types that have the same 4 in the upper quadrant. INTJ and ENTJ. Think about it. That's worth another video. So I hope that helped to boost up the ISFPs. Because they're not necessarily prideful per se. It's more about insecurity. That insecurity can come across as that standoffish essence that I've been mentioning this whole time. Sometimes you just gotta hug the ISFP, man. So I'm hugging you. Embrace my chesticles.